everybody. You know what this next segment's about. It's about quality construction with Ivy Lee. The first and last impression your house leaves you and your guest is at the door. What kind of message is your door giving others? It can certainly affect your resale value. So this morning, Mike Washington, the president of Ivy Lee Construction, is back to talk about the hows and whys of great doors and your many choices with a company like Ivy Lee. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to have you here.
Good morning. Thanks for having us back.
Hey, listen, when you put doors on my house, I had no idea the choices that I had was certainly not limited to what you're going to get at the big box store.
No, there is a really infinite amount of choices today between steel, wood, fiberglass. Fiberglass, probably, that's about 95% of our installs today, just because of the efficiency, the quality of the doors today. It's just unmatched. And the insulation levels, that the foamable fill that they put inside of those doors, it's just like the inside of a refrigerator door, that they spray foam the inside of the door, fills every nook and cranny, so there's no way any air or anything can get through the door.
And let's talk about inefficiency, because right now your average door is probably very inefficient if your door has been on your house for any length of time.
Yeah, for sure. If the door's been in there anywhere between 10 or more years, which a lot of doors in Western New York have been, that's really the time to really take a look and say, hey, what's going on with my door? Does it need to be replaced yet? Yeah, there's a lot of efficiency upgrades that have been made in the construction of the doors in the last few years. It's unbelievable.
And you prefer the full frame replacement?
We do. We do for the full frame replacement. That way we can actually take out the door frame itself, and actually inspect the whole frame of the house, look for mold, mildew, any rot. A lot of times we'll find rot specific at the bottom of these doors, that the frames actually will start wicking water up, and then it actually gets into the frame of the door, into the frame of the house. The thresholds that are rotted out, we find a lot of stuff that rotted out specifically at the bottom of the door. Amazing.
And of course, you know, when you're working with Mike, you have all the choices of the glass that you want. Maybe you would like glass, but you don't exactly, you know, you want to keep your privacy. There's a ton of choices there. And the lock sets too. So many different compositions, whether you want nickel, you want a gold look. Everything that you can imagine, antique, modern, you've got.
There's several, it's infinite almost today. First off, you're going to select your door, the door slab itself. There's several different types of door slabs and looks you can have. Then you select your glass. The glass that you're going, it's almost infinite now between the difference of the K-Mings and the difference of the textures of glass and different styles of glass, even colors they're putting in today. You saw in the catalogs how many choices there are with the door glass itself. It really comes down to several different choices, and as far as the privacy goes in the glass, there's several different levels, and they're labeled in the book. So as we go through, you'll see from 1 to 10, 1 being clear, 10 being the most private. If you have a front door but it looks right into your home and you don't want to be on display, you can get something in a 7 or an 8 or a 9.
But you're still getting the natural light through.
But you're getting tons of natural light, and it's a really nice, different looks.
It's fantastic. I'll tell you, I learned a lot when we were going through it as well. But you also are into the security strike plate in the front too. That's an Ivy Lee tradition.
For sure. That's something that we put on every single door. The frame itself is going to be made of composite today. It's not going to be wood, so there's no chance of any water ever wicking up and rotting anything again. So everything's composite. The bottom of the threshold is composite, and then the frame going up is composite. On the back side of the frame, you'll actually have a security strike plate. There's no way that door can be kicked in. It's a huge safety measure. You don't even know it's there. It's a standard install for us. Every door we install gets that.
And we're looking at some of the doors, but we're also noticing the side panels. If your door lends itself to that, you can put that in, the transom at the top. But a lot of the doors that you replace really could go into your contest, the Ugly Door Contest.
Yes, we're running the Ugly Door Contest right now, which we're really having a great feedback on. It's a real simple program. If you go to our Facebook page, take a picture of your door and upload it, then all you have to do is tell your friends and family to go to your door and vote for it. The most votes by the end of the contest, which is July 12th, so we have almost a whole month still to go, is going to win a new door and storm door.
That is fantastic. Now, we're talking about conventional doors, but you know, even if you need a patio door, sliding door, you do all of that.
We do all sorts of doors. We do patio doors, sliding doors, storm doors, interior doors, any door in your house we can do. And
you know, Mike, if you have, let's say you have a specific panel door inside your house, but you need a couple replaced, you can do that too.
We do that, and we can match them up. I know we looked for you to match up some very specific doors, and can we find them? They're out there. You know, if you single panel doors, double panel doors, 12 panel doors, there's all sorts of different. And then depending on the grade of material you want to use, are they going to be painted or are they going to be stained, what type of wood, there's infinite choices again.
And when it's finally your day, which comes up sooner than you think, to have all this work done, You're going to love who Mike sends to your house. You know every one of these guys. You know their first name, their last name, and how long they've been with the company. There's nobody just showing up on the job that day.
Yeah, no, there's our crew. It's the best in Western New York, truly. The guys that we have, they're vetted, they're tested, they're trained. They're not going to be learning how to install a door or any home improvement project, as far as that matter, on your home. They're factory trained guys that are drug tested. They're background checked. Everyone who comes in your home is going to be someone that I would put on my home, my mother's home.
Yeah, my mother had them like family by the time they were done that day.
Sure.
Because my mom and dad were at the house that day.
Yep.
And they were making friends and having coffee and everything. I mean, it was fantastic. And these guys are efficient. They know what they're doing. This is not their first door. And all of the wonderful things that brings you, because you feel so special when you're getting something new added to your home. And you know, as soon as they're done, the exterior of your home, it just looks, you know, talk about that resale value. It looks so much more expensive. I mean, it's a beautiful finish to your home.
I think really when we're talking doors too, we're talking a lot of curb appeal always.
Yes.
With people say, hey, how is that going to look from the curb? It's the first thing people see when they come to your house, the last thing they're going to close. How does it feel? It's not a light, cheap door, and a nice heavy-duty lock set, and the security strike plates on it, and the color you choose, and the finishes you choose, to complement your lifestyle, your budget, and your home, and will steer you in the right direction for really what's going to look best for you.
Again, the first and last impression, your door. And it means so much. Now remember, get involved with the Ugly Door Contest. You're going to find everything through Mike's website, ivyleeconstruction.com. But you know what? You can join Ivy Lee on Facebook. You can save as much as $1,500 on your next home job, okay? So learn about financing options as well. But do call Ivy Lee and do call them today. You're going to just love what they can do for you.